Hey now, Superfly is 187 coming at you today with a movie review for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, the new Star Wars movie. Check this out. Hey, Luke. Anyway, um, yeah, I got a chance to check out this movie. I didn't go out and watch it in the theater. I'm not really a theater type guy. I mean, I've made an exception for a few, and when my daughter was young, we used to go out and watch a lot of movies. She's not young anymore, so I don't do that. Anyway, I frequent some illegal websites that sometimes have cam versions of movies if they don't have the DVD screener or whatever. And I saw Star Wars come up, and I had to take a look. Being a Star Wars fan, and I am a Star Wars fan. Um, Here, check this out. These are some books I've been reading. That's just a little bit of them too. That's not even all of them. Um, I got one of these. That's pretty cool. Still in the box, never opened. Collector's item. And even got something a little older. Oh shit. It's never been put together, but it's from 1989. It's a freaking antique. Yeah, it's old. Anyway, the point is, I'm a Star Wars fan. I enjoy the Star Wars universe. I've indulged myself in it many times. I've bought all the movies, the games, etc. Now, so I checked out this movie, and I gotta tell you, I wasn't really that impressed. I literally got through three-quarters of it, and I found myself drooling on my pillow. Yeah, I fell asleep. I fell asleep during Star Wars. Can you believe it? I, I I'm shocked. Anyway, the story wasn't really that compelling. I felt the whole thing was like they're trying to reboot the series with these new characters while incorporating the old characters in there. And don't get me wrong, it was nice to see the old characters in there. I'll get back to that in a second. It was nice to see those old characters in there, but these new characters, I don't know. They didn't grab me, we got Finn, the black guy, and we got the girl, and the what do you call it? The antagonist, the bad guy. None of these characters are good actors. I don't know why J.J. Abrams didn't go with well-known people or well-known young actors and actresses. Um, Trying to appeal to the minority, the blacks and the women, to kind of incorporate them to make the movie more popular, I guess. They don't need any of that shit. As a white man, these actors they didn't grab me at all, and I don't know if it's because of this or because of this. I don't know. Anyway, Han Solo, Leia Organo, um, they're old. Yeah, they're really old. Time was not kind to these people, and these characters are showing it. Han Solo's got a full head of gray hair. Absolutely full head of gray hair. Now, would Han Solo, the character, not dye his hair? He's a badass, right? He's a ladies' man. I'm pretty sure he would dye his hair. I don't know if Harrison Ford said no to that or whatever, but they definitely should have had that. Carrie Fisher, Leia, had her hair dyed, and I mean, she looked. I can't lie, she looked horrible, man. She looked chunky as hell. She looks better when she's just a real person. Now I know she's been through rehab many times, and she thankfully stayed away long enough to film this movie, and I guess the franchise is grateful for that. But there's no chemistry between these two. That out the window. That was 30 years ago. They're not. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it. They made Han Solo run. They made him run and punch people. I mean, come on now. The guy's like 90 years old. Seriously? Who's gonna believe he can knock a guy out with one punch? Not me. Um, and to make him run, and he's so old, it's just like, didn't they see um, the Crystal Skull, the Indiana Jones movie there? It was just bad, man. Bad. Why? They couldn't just give Harrison Ford Han Solo as an older guy. They had to make him like, oh, action Han Solo. I'm sorry, JJ. What the fuck are you doing, man? You have final say, I'm sure, dude. You should have looked at this and realized it looked ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. The the Disney franchise said they have enough. They're potentially putting out a new movie every year for what, the next 70 years, something like. I read something like that somewhere. I just think that's absolutely silly. Um, I hope this is the end for those characters because I don't know if my eyes can handle watching them anymore. They're just way too old. The story wasn't the greatest. It felt like a giant reboot. Um, I fell asleep. So I don't know. All these people saying the movie's great, it's awesome, this is something you should see. I mean, yeah, the Star Wars fan, you're gonna want to see it. Obviously, you're gonna watch it. But are you gonna like it? Was it better than the prequels? I don't know. It's up to your opinion, really. I didn't think it was that great, but who knows? Who knows? You might feel a little differently. Anyway, I am Superfly is 187. One thumb up, one thumb down for the Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Check it out for yourself, though. Have an open mind. Don't judge it before you go and see it. And who knows? You might get a good night's sleep after watching it. Nighty night.